Hey guys, we're back again for another edition of Feed the Beast, and this time we're going to show you what you can do with quartz and some of the amazing introductory mods in Feed the Beast and create some awesome weapons. We also have an update to the server challenge. We have the news and your questions, all that and more coming up this week. Minecraft Me is brought to you by viewers and listeners like you on Patreon. Head over to patreon.com/Minecraft to support the show that's all about Minecraft. From beginner to expert, thanks to you, we're able to put an awesome show on the air. For more information, head over to patreon.com/Minecraft.
This is Minecraft Me, a show that is about Minecraft, where we bring you some of the most awesome tutorials on the internet, reviews of mods and pack picks that you can use when you play. We take you on awesome adventures, all with Chase and Joe.
Hey everybody, welcome again to another edition of Minecraft Me. This is the show that is entirely about the game from Microsoft and Mojang called Minecraft. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or expert. We like to show you how to play this awesome building blocks game. We are recording this on Easter Sunday, so if you do celebrate Easter, hope you're having a great one. And we have a great show lined up for you this week. Now, this wouldn't be a Minecraft Me without my good friend, guide, and teacher. Here he is, folks, Mr. Joseph Falbey. Hey, Joe, how is it going?
Good.
That's it?
Hanging out.
Oh, okay. Just hanging out, huh?
I mean, well, I was busy. I worked all week, and then I was busy on Friday and pretty much all day yesterday.
Okay.
Working on other things.
Other projects.
Right, yeah.
Other projects.
Minecraft Me-related projects.
That's right. And we'll tease it a little bit. We'll talk about it during the news segment. You know, I finished up my first full week at work, and it's pretty freaking cool, I got to say. You know, it's I cannot wait for you to come back up and visit the headquarters, if you will, of Geek Gamer TV, because I got to take you down to the station. I asked my manager, I said, so what's the policy on visitors and stuff? He goes, man, it's encouraged, man. Come on, bring them on down. It's totally cool. So, cool. Yeah, it's a remarkable facility.
Come down and slobber all over the weather girl, right?
Well,
no.
Well, actually,
drool all over the floor near her?
We only.
You don't have a weather girl?
Well, we have a weather girl, but she works weekends. I mean, really, it's Steve Poole, Channel 4. I mean, Steve Poole. He's the man. I don't know who that is. You don't know who that is. No.
There's do you know how many weather people there are in the United States? It's sort of ridiculous.
A lot.
They pretty much all repeat what Noah tells them to, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, some of them are meteorologists, and some of them are,
Yeah, the ones who are meteorologists work at NOAA.
That's true. Yeah. All right. Well, we do have
anybody who is watching the show who is a weather reporter on TV. I apologize for disparaging you and saying that you're not real scientists.
They're real,
but we don't really have any watching. Well, they're real people. I don't know that they're real scientists.
Right. Yes. Hey, look! It's time for the news.
Yeah. We just make that an official segment.
It's time for this week's Minecraft news.
Rip on a whole bunch of broadcasters.
No, we can't do that, because if we do that, that's just not right, Joe. It's just not right at all. So, all right, let's get to the news. And first big news story. Really, by the way, it was a very light week in the Minecraft world. But the official story, by the way, big story, huge story, you guys. Snapshot 15W14A rolled out. Minecraft 1.10. It's the Love and Hugs update. Big update, Joe. I don't know if you saw this update. Did you see it?
I read about it.
Yeah, no, big update. I know a lot of people have been asking about it.
Came out on Tuesday, right?
No, that came out on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, April 1st. Oh wait.
Yeah.
I missed that just now. Yeah, that's
the first snapshot from 2015.
Yeah. Yeah, and I
Probably
just
probably the only snapshot for 2015.
wow,
I
really?
sort of suspect.
Are you going to go there and say that, huh?
I think so. I think Microsoft put the kibosh on the weekly snapshots.
Well, were they weekly? Well, yeah, they were weekly when they happened.
Were weekly, yeah.
And now, what do you think? So we don't know this officially if Microsoft put the kibosh on it, but
No. But I think they probably did because there's been no discussion of them or anything like that. But Dinnerbony has, they have leaked information or released information about what the next version is, but not a snapshot. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we'll see a snapshot in another few weeks, but I'd be surprised. I would be surprised at this point. I think Microsoft told me.
So the hugs, the love and hugs update, by the way, was just it was a legitimate update, and you can actually grab the jar. But basically, they removed the ability to directly harm other creatures. You should be rewarded for helping, not hurting. Bats are now at 20% cuter. Squeak, yes. Sheep will, if asked nicely, shear their wool to keep you warm. Monsters are no longer named as such. The preferred term is inhabitants, as they live in this world just like you and me. Steve and Alex have realized that the inhabitants are not evil and just want to hug and get along. Creepers no longer explode. As you can see, this was a big update, but it was all for April Fool's Day. Which, other than that, we haven't had seen another update in
nope.
Who knows how long. By the way, remember, if you are going to Minecon, we really want to hear from you. Send us a note, minecraftme@geekgamer.tv, put Minecon 2015. If you're heading to London on 4th of July weekend, please let us know. We need an official correspondent from the show. So if you're going or know somebody who is going, put them in contact with us. We need somebody there to cover the show for us, since we will not be going. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah. So we really want to hear from you. Now, before we get out of this big news segment, Joe, do you want to give everybody a brief update on our Feed the Beast server? Because it is April now.
It is.
The first batch of patrons are in there. We actually have the list set up already. Actually, I had to email a couple of them. They forgot to give me their name, but that happens. I know, but we do have the initial list. So you want to give everybody an update?
Yeah. So part of the Feed the Beast thing was we actually bought a new server to replace the old one. The old one was 2 years old now. I think?
What? We bought a new server?
Yeah, we bought a new server.
We're renting a new server.
Well, okay, we're renting a new server.
Yes.
Whatever.
But yes.
So we have a new server, and
yes.
And I'm over. We have overlaps with the old server and the new server basically for about a month, and I'm going to transition all of these Minecraft stuff over to this new server. And the first thing that's going on it is Feed the Beast. Feed the Beast is actually on it, and it works. And
what? Yes.
I'm in.
So
I'm
we can
in
go
the
in
server
right now.
now.
We can launch it right now to everybody.
Well, hold on for just a second. So here's the thing. I really wanted to use grief prevention because it's what we use on the main server, and it works pretty well. It does what we need it to do, and it everybody's used to it. Everybody who's played on the server knows how it works. Grief prevention is not out for Forge. People have asked for it, but there's no information about it at this point. There was a system for being able to run bucket plugins, which is what grief prevention is in Forge, which is what Feed the Beast is.
Right.
But it doesn't really work. It breaks a bunch of different mods, and basically it makes the server not reliable, not stable, and frequently not booting.
Right.
So I've been looking for some alternatives. If anybody out there has ideas, send them to me. Right now, the front runner is one called My Town, which is based on Townie for Bucket.
Okay.
It allows you to claim space, and it's yours, and you can have multiple people join together and create bigger and bigger towns. And it's kind of a cool way to do it, but it does do full reservations. And the nice thing is, because it is Forge based, all of the protections protects against the vast majority of the Forge things. So you don't have to worry about somebody using a weird, like a mining drill or a laser or something like that to dig into your land, because this detects those things and will block them from going across claims. So that's what I'm thinking we're going to end up using. Again, if you're out there, you're a Feed the Beast user and you have more knowledge on this than I do, or you have something that you've used before, or another server uses that works really well, please let me know. I'd be happy to use it, or at least investigate it. But right now, like I said, my town seems to be the front runner.
Okay.
It's what I've been doing the most research on. I'm hoping to get that installed and up running sometime this week. We'll probably stealth launch it for especially moderators to get in and take a look around and see what's there. Maybe build some sort of a spawn building, because right now there's nothing. And then we'll open it up open it up fully for everybody, all the Patreons who are on that level. At the latest by next weekend. So,
Ooh,
and if we have to,
wow.
we'll be using my town. But I'm hoping it'll be before then. So we'll see how it goes.
Side discussion on this. Obviously,
Mhm.
we're moving over to a new server
Yes.
hardware, I should say.
Yes.
And anything going to be possibly happening to our main community?
What do you mean?
Well,
like updating the main server to 1.8?
yeah, something like that.
So I'm after I get the Feed the Beast stuff taken care of, that is my next goal. Is in that transition, I'd like to upgrade the server to 1.8. Since it's moving hardware anyway, it doesn't seem like it would be a bad time to do it. It does mean it will have a it will have an overlap period where both servers will be running. I'm going to try to make that as brief as possible, but it may be that we'll end up with 15 to 20 minutes while I'm transferring maps, especially where the old server, things that happen on the old server won't matter.
I gotcha.
And maybe to celebrate that, and in fact, we could do this. We could do this like on the transition day.
Okay.
Maybe make it like an hour-long thing. And although it went really badly when we did this before, turn off grief prevention and give everyone creative. And see what happens. But last time we did that, people freaked out because they thought it was the real server.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're going to do that. I did sort of think about doing that for April Fool's Day, but I just didn't get around to it. So we'll see how it goes. But the new server seems to be working pretty good. We're actually going to do our segment today on it.
Ooh, nice. Cool. Sweet. Sorry, guys, you can't
any difference because it'll just be another server. But but yeah, we'll be in here, and so we are going to do some Feed the Beast stuff this time, and hopefully we'll cover some more content that'll be useful for people who are getting started. I'm trying to not grab something that's like way down the road. This is getting a little further out there, but it's still something that's doable within the first few days, the first few Minecraft days. You can probably still get away with doing this. Maybe the first week anyway.
Sweet. Now, this is all thanks to all you guys who support us over at patreon.com/Minecraft. Really, thanks to you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys supporting us there, then really this wouldn't be happening right now. So thank you so much to 76 of you who are supporting us right now. And that transition is happening within the next week to 2 weeks. So remember, it's not just about Feed the Beast. It's also about making a show and having an awesome community supporting it. And when you support us at patreon.com/Minecraft, it not only goes to the servers that you could see, which, yes, we've now knocked off all three: survival, creative, and advanced. That's the Feed the Beast. But we also have a place to chat with your friends in our community forums. We have a TeamSpeak server, which is over at ts.geekgamer.tv. We also equipment for production. The funds, by the way, that you guys supported us at, well, that's helping us float an extra month as we make the transition, because we actually had to fire up a whole new server. We had to fire up a whole new box. And they don't just give that away for free. So we fired it up. We basically have 30 days to get everything done. And then we're going to kill the old box. And hopefully they'll kill the right one. And we'll have this new server for you. But if you can support us at the Feed the Beast level, which is $10 or more per month, which gets you the whitelist access, you can consider becoming one at $1 or more per month. We actually had somebody come in last month, and what happens is you get noted as a Patreon. Everybody in the chat knows who you are. But if you jump in at $5 or more per month, you get creative access. You get to jump into the map, and I know some of our patrons are asking about that second plot. Any update about that at all, Joe? I know we were going to put something in there so they can create, like, they could can they close their plot now and like start a new one?
Not right now. I know we talked about it, and it's something to do. It's just it's honestly, it's on the list. It's one of those things.
Got it. Okay.
There's only so many hours in a week, and most of them are dedicated to me making a living. So
yeah. Yeah. So if you guys want to support us, head over to patreon.com/Minecraft, and this is where you guys help create an awesome show. Really, it's you guys, really, that helps create this show, because if it wasn't for you guys supporting us here on Patreon, then we wouldn't have a server. And what fun is that, doing a Minecraft show without having your own home, right? And server, and all that fun jazz. So thanks to all you guys who support us. But now it's time for we don't even have a sound button for this. We have our normal, play it segment, but we're going to play Feed the Beast now, which is a little bit different. So we're going to jump in, and look, there's Joe over there. Hey, Joe.
Yep.
Hi, Joe. So what are we doing today in Feed the Beast? We're in the desert.
Okay, so
it's dry, and it's hot, and there's no water.
It is. Yeah, just hang out up on this plateau. We're fine.
All right.
So one thing, the first thing I want to talk about is, I mentioned in the past that when you're digging in Minecraft, you want to keep all the ores you find.
Yes.
And you don't want to smelt them right away. You want to put them in storage. You want to hold on to them until you get to a point where you can use them. And we're going to talk about the main reason why. And the main reason why is there are ways in Minecraft, or in Feed the Beast rather, to get more stuff out of ores than you put into it. That's a little weird.
Okay.
But so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about the easy way. This is the quick, or the cheap way to do it. There are ways that are way more automated, and we will get into those eventually, but that's sort of a that's a long-term goal.
Right.
So so the first thing what we're going to do is we're going to build what's called a quartz grindstone.
All right.
And this first crafting station has everything you need for it. So right click on that. You can't right click on it?
No.
Are you in I should have made sure you were in survival game mode first. All right.
All right.
Okay, try again.
Negative.
See if I know what it is. Let me stay there. I'll be right back.
Hi, Joe.
Just hang out for a second.
So meanwhile, I'm just gonna hang out here. Hi, guys. How you doing?
I keep forgetting the whole okay, see if you can open the crafting table now.
All right. Hey!
Yay! Okay. I always forget the if you're not on op, you can't interact with things around the spawn point. So
got it.
All right. So what you're making is a quartz grindstone.
All right.
Do you remember how?
No, I don't. So I'm gonna look it up.
Of course not. Yeah.
Quartz grind.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
There.
So here, whoa.
So there's the recipe. Now, it looks really complicated, but it's actually not that hard.
Okay.
Notice how most of those blocks, even though they're changing, any of those that are changing, you can use any of the blocks that those are.
Got it. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you need a wooden gear, three of the move over a little bit. Let's see. 3 of the quartz. I can't think of what those are.
Nether quartz or charge Certus quartz
they're
crystal.
in the inventory there.
Yeah.
Certus quartz crystals or nether quartz or anyway, there's a bunch of them in there. So and then stone primarily. So go ahead and escape out of that.
Okay.
And look what you have in that inventory there.
All right. So I have quartz dust, I have wood, and I have some cobblestone.
Yep. The only thing you don't have is smooth stone because I forgot to put that in there. So we'll put that in the chest now. There's some smooth stone. Okay. So go ahead and recreate it. See if you can. You should be able to.
Well, so I was a little confused
so
because
no. I'm sorry. The Certus quartz dust will work as well. Or
it will. Oh, okay. Because it doesn't say that there. All right. So
if it doesn't, then we'll just create some.
So basically, the stone. Now, does it have to be colored?
Well, you have to make the gear first because you don't have a gear.
So the make the gear is 3 sticks.
Just 4 sticks.
Oh, 4 sticks. Okay. Oh, I see how it's
those. So all of those things can be sticks. That's the thing that's kind of confusing is it's showing you all the different options. So yeah, the first thing you want to do is you have to turn those into planks first.
Oh, that's right. I don't want bark.
It's just one.
Why am
one
I?
square.
Why am I having like mental breakdowns?
I
right
don't.
now?
I have no idea. Now you can make your sticks.
Yeah, make my sticks.
You only need 2.
Nope.
2 vertically.
There we go.
There you go.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've built some basic stuff.
Apparently.
Jeez. Well, it's been a while. How many sticks did I need?
Okay.
What, 4, right? Just 4?
You just need 3, but
oh, really?
just
Okay.
grab the 4. Yeah, just.
All right, so I'm.
But you can't make 3. You have to make 4.
I know. No, I mean, I was asking if I needed more.
No, you shouldn't
More.
need any more than that.
Right.
So, so once you're at that point, then do you remember the recipe?
Yeah,
So click on the recipe again.
It was like a diamond shape, right? It was.
Yeah, for the
for the
you
gear.
need 4 for that.
All right, so I have the gear. Okay, so now I have the gear.
And now you need to make the. You still have that up in your inventory, or up in your. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So I have the smooth stone. So I need to make.
You need the. Well, you can actually just use cobblestone for the bottom.
Oh, I can. Okay.
So you should be able to.
All right. So
Yeah,
it's
we'll
cobblestone in the corners.
So,
okay.
Should be able to do this.
Okay.
So I'm going to start putting it together.
Okay.
And let's see if this works, because according to the wiki, this should work. And it doesn't. So we'll have to. I'll have to bring in some other materials. So we'll do this and see if this works. There it goes. Okay. So yeah, we needed the nether quartz instead of the Certus quartz dust. That's okay. Certus quartz dust is something important. We also could use the Certus quartz crystals. I think will just work. Let's see. So we should be able to use these. These you will dig up in the overworld, so you don't have to go to the nether to get this stuff. And then you want this. Why is one smooth stone not showing up? That's weird.
Oh, there it is.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, the Certus quartz crystals though, you will find those as digging. And they're really important and they're really handy, and you'll find them later on. But so go ahead and grab that quartz grindstone.
Okay.
Now you need something else to go with this.
All right.
And what you need is actually, let's make a bunch more planks. That'll work. And we need some sticks. And what we're going to do with these sticks is we're going to make a, what the heck is it called? I can't remember what it's called, but I know what its shape is. There you go, a wooden crank. So we need that. So go ahead and grab the wooden crank.
All right.
And now you can get out of that. And we're just going to put that just right there on the ground is fine.
Well, the grindstone?
Yeah, just put the grindstone right anywhere. There you go. Now, if you right-click on the grindstone, what you'll see is kind of a funny-looking thing. 3 spots in the top left, a center one, and 3 spots in the bottom right. I'm going to grab some... I don't have any ores. How did I miss the ore? That's the important part. So I'm going to grab some iron ore because that's a good one to use. I'm going to throw the iron ore in the top left. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw one block of the iron ore in there. And now what I want you to do is go ahead and hit escape to get out of this.
All right.
And now grab the wooden crank and right click on the top of the I'm sorry, hold down shift and click on it. Right click on it.
Ooh.
There you go. Now just hold down right click on the crank.
Whoa, that's weird.
And when it stops, you'll know it's done.
Okay.
But remember, we put in 1 iron ore in this thing.
Oh, it's done.
Oh, it only gives us 1 iron dust. So usually out of this, you will get 2 iron dusts for every 2 dusts for every ore you put into it.
And now I know that this is Feed the Beast and all, but I assume.
So here, see that time?
Wow.
I put in 2. I put in. Now we have 3. I put in 1, and we got 2 out of it.
Is that random?
Now you can take this iron dust. It's supposed to reward you with 2, but it is random what it actually rewards you with. But the important thing is, when you're first starting out, this is a really good thing to build because now you can increase what you're gathering, your ores.
Right. Okay.
So let's go down to one of these furnaces. I'm going to throw the iron dust in there. You'll see it'll cook just like normal iron ore. But now we're going to get 3 ingots out of it instead of just the 1.
Oh wow! So now,
what
I was
now
going
we
to
have
say,
an iron ingot from.
Now, with Feed the Beast, obviously, is there a way to automate the crank where you just put it in and it will just do it automatically?
There is, but this is a first level thing.
Right,
So
that's
we're
why
not really going to do this for very long.
Oh, I got
This is just to get you started, just so that you're not wasting a bunch of ores, because we have far better methods to deal with this. And we're going to talk about one of the better methods in a minute here. First, let's go destroy this wall. Okay, here. I'm going to throw you an iron diamond pickaxe. So I'm going to have you come on down here. Why don't you go ahead and knock this wall here? Just start digging that wall up. Okay, so stop. You're taking way too long. Just let me take care of that.
Hey, what the?
Well, okay, here. Try that. Try that hammer instead.
A hammer?
Yeah, try the hammer. So just hit the middle block in the middle of this. Just dig that one in.
Whoa.
So dig some more.
This isn't really digging. I'm just mashing.
Yeah, so it knocks out 9 blocks at a time instead of just one. So you can imagine if you're digging a tunnel, you're going to save a lot of time with that.
Wow, that's nice.
That's enough. So the big question, of course, is how do we build that? Well, to build that, we have to make something else.
Oh,
watch out for the little cactus. Yeah.
Cactus. I hate splinters.
So we have to make a smeltery.
A smeltery?
A smeltery, yeah.
A smeltery.
So a smeltery is really kind of a cool contraption. It's not terribly hard to make. You do need some special gear for it, and if we come back over here to the second crafting station, you'll see we've got a whole bunch of different stuff. But actually, before you open that up,
okay,
you have that book, that red book.
Yeah.
Or not the red book. I'm sorry, the tan book, the next one. Right click on that. That's all about what we're going to get into.
Oh,
this is the Learning the Tinker book. And so this book will have all of the information, a lot of the information that you need to get started on some of this stuff. And you get it just from spawning in Feed the Beast. So it's really kind of nice. And you can go through and read it. It has some really good information in it. It will get you started. The nice thing is, this is just the first book. There's actually 3 books in this series. And you get the second one for free and the third one for free. So read through the book. I'm not going to have you do it because it's going to take you too long. But then right click on the first crafting station again.
Okay.
And put the book anywhere in the crafting station.
Oh, anywhere here?
Okay. Anywhere in there. And you'll see the book right now is called. So the first book is called Materials and You Volume 1. And now the second book is Materials and You Volume 2. So grab that one. And now you can look at that book, and that book has even more detail, more information, more content about what you're actually doing.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
And so, yeah, you kind of progress through this different information about different, all the different things you can build in this mod, which is, God, I don't know why I can't think of it.
Direwolf.
Somebody will remind me before I find it. Oh, Tinker's Construct. That's the mod we're using. So then, so you start with Materials in You Volume 1. Then you get Materials in You Volume 2. Then you get Mighty Smeltering. Mighty Smelting.
All right.
And that book has the actual smeltery information, the recipes, and stuff like that. And that's what we're going to talk about this time, because this is how you build that hammer.
Okay.
So if you come back over here, this is a smeltery. And you need primarily the smeltery controller. And of course, if you want to know how to build that, hit E and go to NEI, and you can actually see it. So you just erase if you right click, it'll clear it all out.
Yeah. And then type in
smeltery. And you're looking, nope. There you go. You're looking for the smeltery controller first.
Oh, there it is.
So there's your smeltery controller. And you want to see what those seared bricks are. Click on one of the seared bricks. It's what's that top brick? It's a grout. It is grout. See?
I am Groot.
Yeah. And so you want to know how to make grout. Click on the grout. And that's how you make grout. See the bottom? That's an easy way. So you just need gravel, sand, and some clay. which are all standard Minecraft things, and it gives you grout. It gives you the grout, and then you throw the grout into a furnace, and it gives you the what the heck are those blocks? It gives you the
seared brick.
The seared bricks, yeah, and then the seared bricks is what you put those together in different combinations to make all the different pieces. So you have the Smeltry controller is the first thing you need, and that's what this thing here is. This thing in the middle,
right here, okay.
And you can when you're building. I just deleted a block to show you. When you're building this, you need the Smeltry controller, and then you need a seared tank, and you can take a look at that too. So if you hit E and type in seared. So right-click on that to get
SEARD.
Yep,
seared tank.
You're looking for a seared tank.
Oh, there you
go.
Now there's
the seared tank. There's two different ones. Either one will work. They're different colors based on the bricks you put into it. You can see one uses kind of a different color brick. The other one uses the other, and so that just needs the more of those seared bricks surrounded by or surrounding a piece of glass.
Okay.
So that's pretty easy. You throw lava in that.
Lava?
Then yep. So that's got lava inside of it. If you hold your mouse over it, you can see it's got lava in there. It's got 3,295 units of lava. Then the Smeltry controller. The base has to be, if you jump up here, you can see it has to be 3x3.
Okay.
So it has to be this size. Can't be any bigger, can't be any smaller. This is the size it can be. It can be any height you want, but this is the size you want for the base. And then it has to be surrounded by more of these bricks, or if you look on the bricks on the side, we have Smeltery drains. And these drains are what actually we will be using to dump the liquid out of it that we're going to put into it. So I knocked a piece off to show you. If you look on the controller, see you just have this black square.
Yeah.
So I actually knocked that off. I'm going to put this back. You see how it immediately lit on fire?
Yeah.
So that means our Smeltery is actually together and is ready to be used.
So you have to put it together, and then once you have it all put together, then this activates, essentially.
Yep. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a bunch of iron ore.
Okay.
And here's where we're going to talk about this other. There you go. Pick that up. It's a full stack. So right-click on the Smeltery controller.
Okay.
And just shift-click on the iron ore. I can't remember how. Anyway, put the iron. There you go. So now you can see the iron ore is up in that top left corner.
Oh.
And now
that's like these.
See how that little count up is going? And if you come back out, if you hit escape, you'll see it's full of iron ore blocks up above.
Wow.
Well, when those little red lines, if you open the controller back up, when those little red lines go all the way up, we will have smelted all of this iron ore. So I'm going to add another. I'm going to add another layer, and what this extra layer does is it doesn't allow us to keep anything extra. What it actually will do is allow us to put more source blocks, more ore blocks into it. So now if you right-click on the Smeltery controller again.
Oh, wow.
See, now we have another set of 9. So you can put all those in there too. So, and now if you kind of jump, you can see it's now full all the way up. So give it a few more seconds, and we'll see what happens.
Oops, sorry. I was trying to right-click.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll give it just a couple more seconds, and you'll see how that right side has kind of graduations on it, has lines on it.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll show us what we actually have in it, the fluid that's actually in there. And in just a second, you'll see it will switch from empty to there it is,
molten
iron.
Wow.
So
what's this?
Molten iron is
this just a halfway line? Is that all that is? Or is this
it's just halfway full.
Oh, okay.
And so that's just basically each one of those lines is, I believe, a block. So over here on the side we have these spigots. Now I mentioned earlier, this is another method of getting more iron or more material out of what you put into it. So right click on one of those spigots, any one of the spigots.
Whoa.
And you can see this is actually the iron flowing out into that casting basin, which is something else that you have to build related to this.
Wow.
And when it's finished, give it just a second. There you go. Now right-click on
Whoa.
that. That's a block of iron.
Holy wow. That's cool.
So, and you can do that with most of the different ores that are in this. So,
I like how it fills up like that. That's cool. That's a neat animation.
so that's iron ore. I'm gonna put some aluminum ore and some copper ore in, and we'll let that cook for a little bit. But yeah, now you can right click on that and take that back out. Pretty cool, huh?
Nice.
Now, if you come over here, we have these 3 stations set up. These are part builders, stool stations, and stencil tables. We need a stencil to decide what we're building. And I'm sort of jumping around here because we're going to run out of time. We're not going to get to the point where we're making the hammer. So what I'll do is I'll show you what a stencil is. And again, a lot of this stuff can be picked up in the book. And in fact, if you grab, let's see, I think do you have materials in U volume? Mighty Smeltry, I think is the.
I do have Mighty Smeltry.
Let's see. No, that doesn't look like that doesn't have it. That tells you how to build the smeltery,
right,
which is pretty cool. How to build the sear brick. But it looks like, yeah, it doesn't have the recipes. That's in book 2.
Wow, you can kind of see through the level here.
Well, so the that's the lava going down.
Yeah.
And then you can see so that's another thing that's kind of fun. If you jump up here, you can look down and see the different the fluid in the bottom.
Yeah.
Don't fall down there, because it will kill you.
Yeah. Whoa.
But now if you so it just finished melting all of the aluminum ore. So now if you right click on it, you'll see we have 3 layers. We have on the top molten copper, in the middle molten iron, and on the bottom aluminum brass. Now, the aluminum brass is what we really want because that's what we use to create our different forms.
Okay.
On this side, I have casting tables, very different casts. I have casting tables. Now, I want to take an ingot of something. And so instead of making just full blocks, what if we just want an ingot? So there's an ingot of iron. I'm going to go ahead and use that to create. Look at that. That's a... Now, what we can do is go back over here to our controller, switch it click so the iron's on the bottom, click the red. See how it moved the iron to the bottom?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, if we go back over to this spout and right-click on the spout, you'll see it will straight up cast an iron ingot.
Wow.
Just an iron ingot. And we can do that with anything. So those are some of the those are just some of the casts.
So this is a stencil for a cast, right? So
yes.
Wow, that's so neat.
So then the next one is so there's a hammerhead, and these are casts that I grabbed previously.
Wow.
Who
thought of
the
this?
Thing is,
this is great.
I have no idea, but it's pretty wild. The cool thing is, so there's the hammerhead. I'm trying to remember exactly the pieces that need to go into a hammer, but we can actually go back here to the tool station and find out. So right click on the tool station. That's the middle one.
Okay.
And now do you see the tools on the left?
Yeah.
So we want to find where's the hammer?
There's no hammer here, though.
There is no hammer. How is there no hammer there?
Yeah. There's a battle sign.
Used to be a hammer there.
Nope, no hammer. There's a
no
frying
hammers.
pan.
There's a frying pan.
There's a frying pan.
So weird. I don't know why the hammer's not there.
They're saying I need a Forge Advanced station.
Oh, okay. So that'd be why. That shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, look, where one just came from.
Yeah.
Wow. So basically, you got to have these pieces, and I see you can put that in there. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, I get it. That's neat. So, and then we could call it a band hammer. Grim is giving me the idea. Call it the band hammer.
Okay, so here's sorry. This is what we want. This is a tool forge, that new one. And so here you can see there is a bunch of other options, including a hammer. So for the hammer, we need a hammer body, and then 2 ender faces and a tool rod.
But how do you get a hammer
and so we already have the tool rod, and we should have the hammer face, right?
Yeah.
So let's do the.
So basically, you put a new template in, and then we use the materials. So there it is, and then it fills it in. That's so cool.
Oh,
I got it. Oh, we need one more.
We need 2 of them. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have enough iron in there anymore.
No, more iron. Well, and I do have iron, so I'll fill it up.
Well,
there we
throw
go.
it in there. Yeah.
Yep.
Throw another. There you go. That'll take a little while. But yeah. So now we just kind of wait for it to burn more. But yeah, this lets you build. So if we go back and take a look at the at this tool forge, this is really cool. So see so we're looking at the hammer, but you can see all the other options that are in here. There's cleaver. There's 3 different kinds of swords.
A shuriken.
There's a dagger. There's I mean, it's unbelievable what their crossbow. A huge amount of stuff. And what's really cool is if you read through those books, all of those are fully modifiable. So they all have sort of a natural, like if you look at the hammer again, you'll see it actually will describe on the right what it can do. So natural effect is a 3x3 break. So it'll normally dig out that much, but you can speed this up. In fact, I think this mighty smelting. Nope, the next one, materials and you. Yeah, here I'm gonna throw this. This is materials and you, volume 2. So grab that book. Go ahead and start reading it. Go a bunch of pages in. Let's see.
Well, there's the hammer.
Go to.
I mean,
you want to go a little further.
Oh, okay.
So it goes through. Keep going until you get to the material types. You'll see one that says paper. So go on to right. Next one. So this is actually to go through all the different materials that you can build these things out of, and each one has. So you can see if you make it out of cobalt, you get a high durability 800. You get high mining speed of 14. You get those sort of things. As you go through here, you can see the different types of materials you can use to build these, and you get an idea of the strength of different blocks. So we're making a hammer out of iron, but we don't have to. You can make it out of whatever you want, any of those materials. So continue on through until you see diamond.
All right.
So putting diamond onto it will increase the durability, 500 extra durability.
Wow.
So then if you go to emerald, the next one, then that will tell you it's 50% more durability. So you can get some durability from the diamond, then you get more from the emerald.
Okay.
And then if you go to the next one, you get speed increase by using redstone dust. But here's the thing about redstone dust. In order to get the full speed benefit, you have to have 50 dusts, I think. 50-50, the boost is 4.0, making the wood pickaxe equivalent in speed to an iron. So you can actually speed up a wooden pickaxe be the same speed as an iron pickaxe just by putting enough redstone dust onto it. And then the next one is auto repair. You throw moss onto it, which is a feed the beast item, and it will slowly repair itself. The next one is auto smelt, so it will smelt blocks as they're harvested. Again, you may not want this because if you smelt the block as you're harvesting it, it's great, you have it right away, but you don't get the benefit of putting it through a pulverizer or the grinder, the grindstone that we just were doing. And then you can go through and see if you hit a couple more, you get to luck. If you add lapis, you have to add quite a bit of lapis to it. You'll get some luck. And the next one is sharpness. So you can see you can actually put these modifications on a lot of different weapons, a lot of different tools. Let's see if this thing is.
That's amazing. Oh yeah,
iron back down, and finish pouring out this other guy. Now, we're skipping a lot of steps, but honestly, the books cover a lot of this. And if we need to, we will go into this more in depth. So now go ahead and head back over to that tool station, and let's see if we can build that.
Now, do I have to I'm going to give it a name, and I'm going to call it the band hammer. All right, so here we go. Boom. Wait a minute.
Did you actually make it?
Oh, wait. Why isn't it making it?
Do we have the wrong rod in there?
What kind of rod?
That should be iron tool rod. That should be the right one.
Why is it?
I'm not sure why it's not putting it together.
Or do I can't use a name on it?
Oh, tough tool rod. We have the wrong tool rod in there.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yep. So again, it takes some
trial and error.
A little bit of trial and error here. So I'm gonna so we can throw this down here. I'll grab the tough tool rod back out. All right, let's try this again. That tough tool rod. There it is.
There it is.
So now, there you go.
There's my.
Now you have a band hammer.
I have a band hammer.
So if we set up some more, well, don't use a hammer on the sand. It doesn't work. It's not the efficient tool.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Boom.
There you go.
Super boom.
so that's but again, that's just the hammer. There's by the way, that's something else to take a look at. Look on Feed the Beast. I don't know if we talked about this last time or not. Look when you hover over a block, look at what it says up at the top.
It says pickaxe.
It'll tell you the most effective tool to dig something up with. So if you look at the cobblestone, it'll say pickaxe. If you look at the sandstone or the sand,
shovel.
It says shovel. So you don't want to use. That will tell you the most efficient way to do it. Now, it doesn't take into account things like the hammer that you have. So it's not always accurate, but you do definitely want to pay attention to that because it's how you will keep your tools running the longest.
That makes sense. Like if I want to go over here and look
over
at
here, this.
Hey, what's that in the background? Is that a village?
We'll talk about that later. So it's one of the spawn things. You should also take a look at this stuff down here. This is really cool stuff. If you like, I mean, you could fall in there if you want.
It doesn't.
You probably won't get back out.
It's not even telling me what it is. Though.
Do you have a shovel? Yeah, it's kind of goopy. I mean, I'm in creative mode, so yeah, you probably should. Yeah.
Wait, I'm still
Now
hurting.
you're poisoned. Yeah, you're poisoned. There you go.
Well, what is that?
I can't remember what that is, but yeah, it's unpleasant.
Yeah, it didn't feel very good.
There's a lot of stuff in Feed the Beast that will just straight up kill you. So let's see if we can figure out what this is. This is. I should have a bucket of it. I don't have a bucket of it yet.
Well, looks
it's
like
not filling up my buckets because I'm in creative mode. But I'll switch to survival. Nope. There we go. That is sewage.
Ew! I just swam in sewage.
Yeah, well, you know what happens. So, but yeah, so the cool news is this is the server that I put up for the that may eventually be the Patreon server. But yeah, hop in that. That's really kind of cool. Go ahead, just do it.
Hey.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
No, I don't want to die.
Okay, well then come out this way.
I got out.
Oh, you broke my.
Well, desperate times called for desperate measures.
So, well, one of the things you can do with this, and it was probably one of the most creative things or the most useful things I've ever seen for it, is it was set up as a sacrificial spot for villagers.
Oh, that's mean.
Well, I mean, it's no more mean than killing iron golems to get the iron, right?
Yeah, that's true.
If you have a creature that dies in it, so let's say, oh, there we go. So let's say you have a villager who dies in there.
Whoa. That's
You get so now if you come down and right click on the right click. Oh, he had an emerald. Once he dies, oh yeah, there. You see the red line right near the second line? Blood. Well, blood you actually can use. You can turn it into other things, and so it's actually really helpful. Plus, that villager was carrying an emerald, so we got the liquefied emerald out of him too.
Oh wow!
But, oh man, the surface. There's so many things, but the hammer is one of the most useful things, especially if you're doing a lot of excavating. But this thing will do so much more than just make the hammer. As you saw in here, we can have special weapons. We can have different swords. We can have special the crossbow bolts and much more powerful weapons. It's really fantastic, and a frying pan if you want a frying pan.
That's no bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is the mod Tinkerer's Construct. If anybody wants to read more about it,
okay.
It's pretty fantastic. But I would strongly recommend you take a look at it. This is one of those cool things that I didn't really know about, and somebody said, "Well, you should totally build that and start doing this other stuff." And it was like, okay, it's kind of complex. It takes a little bit to get started. If you put a horse in, do you get a Big Mac? I don't know. Let's see.
No, let's not kill a horse.
Why not?
That just feels.
I just killed a villager.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, that. What?
Oh, we got.
This is not right. Bye, horsey. Oh.
Okay, now come down and take a look at the controller.
All right.
And look what we got.
We got blood, liquefied emerald, glue. Oh, glue.
So again, the mod that does this is Tinkerer's Construct. Like I said, read through it. It's really cool. The books are super helpful. They will get you started in it way better than we've been able to show you in this. But yeah, and don't just throw stuff into it. You get cool things out of it when you kill.
Yeah, I agree.
Poor defenseless animals.
But you would have to lead the horse to that somehow. Like you'd have to jump in, then dismount your horse, and then that just feels mean.
Yeah,
that just feels mean. Well, hey, before we get out of here, we're gonna head into our main public server. And we're going to check out the happenings. By the way, I always got to say that this area is just beautiful. One big reminder, 1 week from today, we will be unveiling the results from the Studio Challenge. And if you want to check out those entries before you vote, because we need your votes, come on down here to the portal room, the spawn portal room. And down here, you'll see a sign that says Warps to Server Challenges and other sites. And right here is where you can check out all the different Studio Challenges. Castle Maker, Eboin, Doja King, or you call that, what do you call that, Joe? Dog King, Sparkles, Tita Booze, Deether, Mr. Buzz, Zalka, Naderator, Schaefer King, Tammy Tam 55, Fuzzy Cupid, and Mardi Gras 76. So you can come on down here and vote, and you can also vote for your favorite as well by heading back to the forums. But we're not going to do that here right now. What's this? There'll be an Easter egg hunt after the show. It will be on the resource map outside base. The boundary there's going to be an Easter egg hunt after the show? Anyway, all right, so let's head upstairs here. Let's go outside. Got to go up these stairs, and hey, there's Joe. Let me walk up here, walk across this beautiful courtyard. hit that button. Let me walk through the doors. We're going to go into theater number 1. And this week... Oh, wait, there's an egg. Egg. But I can't pick it up. Hold on. Prepare your ears. There you go. Egg. And the theater has no screen. It's one big egg. But where's the screen? This is...
Well, the screen's only recommended.
Wow, this is interesting. So we got a lot of great new people here on the server this week. This is awesome. A lot of names that I've not seen before. So welcome to the server. Welcome to the community. And don't forget, you guys can be a part of this. And when you do and are here during a live show, we hook you guys up with EXP. So all you have to do is just jump in the theater during a live show. And then who do we got over here? We got Lego Man, Skeletor, Kiendro is blending in up there. And then in the balcony side seating, you got Max Acute, Fuzzy Cupid. And then everybody's watching down here. But it's still kind of weird to just look away and just see the theater is just open. The wall's just gone, but it's one big egg. This is awesome. You guys are great. But yeah, thank you for joining us during the live show because we hook you up with EXP when you do. That's amazing to me. The time involved. Just, hey, let's just knock out a wall. We don't need a wall. Let's just knock it out, and we'll get back to it. So, but hey, before we get out of here, we do want to do something special, and that is called the Minecraft Me Messages. Here we go.
It's time to dip in the old mailbag. It's time.
Minecraft Me Messages.
See, I just did it again. Inside joke there, you guys. Inside joke. No one needs to know really what's going on there with that at all because
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
First, by the way, you can email us minecraftme@geekgamer.tv. Question in here from AwesomeMan574. He says, "Hey, I recently set up my own server from the Minecraft website at minecraft.net, but I can't get my public IP to work. I have the IP, but when I put it in the server file and save it, I open console and it crashes immediately. Please help me. Thank you for the great show, Awesome Man." Now, I assume, Awesome Man, that you're probably setting this up on your home network, and you're trying to, have a big public server for everybody to join. That's why you wanted to put your public IP in there. But Joe, there's probably some reasons why his console is crashing because you just can't do that straight up without opening up some ports, right? Do you have to open the ports up first and port forwarding and all that?
Yeah, but the fact that it's crashing, that could be a couple different things. One thing to check is, make sure that where it may tell you, and it should tell you, that you need to update edit the eula.txt file or .config file. I can't remember if it's a config or text file. Anyway, you have to edit that to say you accept the EULA. That's probably all it is. I don't really know. That's frequently and it appears to be a crash right away because it just basically says it's starting and then nothing happens. But it does usually throw an error that says that's the problem. But yeah, in order to play, to make your server public, you do have to port forward to it if it's on a LAN or if it's not, directly connected to the internet, which it really shouldn't be. So you'd have to port forward or open the firewall ports to allow that in for other people to connect to it. So that's probably a two-parter thing there that you need to check both of those things.
All right.
Other than that, maybe if we might be able to give you more information if you gave us what the error actually is that you're experiencing.
Yes. So. It's always hard for us to troubleshoot errors because there's so many different reasons that it could be possibly at fault. So yeah, we try. We have a question from Schaefer King. He's a patron, by the way. Says, "Hi, I'm a patron on the server and was wondering if patrons could get /Nick. It would only be nicknamed themselves. I just thought it would be a good addition to the Patreon perks, and it doesn't go against the EULA in Minecraft. Thanks." I don't know. I don't know about that, Joe, about Nix. Because the problem with Nix is not everybody knows the identity of people. Like they can't do a / who is. Only mods and admins can do that, right? So or anybody can do that.
That might be right.
Yeah. So the thing is, you could have like a patron change their name to something else, and then you would never know who they really are.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I've always been a little cautious when it comes to nicks, because if it's a time and day where there's a moderator that's not on and someone's trying to, I don't know if it's like a good idea. I don't know. I don't know. We'll
it's something to think about.
We'll chew on it.
Yeah, we'll ponder and yeah, we'll see.
Yes. Now, there you go. If you guys have your very own question that you want to send into the show, head over to actually just head over to your email client, and minecraftme@geekgamer.tv is the place where you can do that. Or you can head over to our website at geekgamer.tv. There on the top edge of the page, you can just click on where it says Contact Us right there. You click on that link. It'll take you to this awesome form where you can just fill this out, and the emails will come right into our inbox. But we also like the fact that if you decide to maybe, I don't know, send a video question. We love those, 30 seconds to a minute. And you can shoot it outside. It's a beautiful day, or if it's raining, under cover, hopefully. But yeah, we love your video questions, so please send them in. minecraftme@geekgamer.tv. Yes. Mr. Joseph Falbey, you can follow him on the Twitter at Falbey, Falbey. Joe doesn't tweet that much, so you can follow him in confidence that you know that your Twitter feed will not be just overwhelmed by all the content.
Yep.
Yes. However, if you follow me...
No pictures of meals.
However, if you follow me, you might get overwhelmed by content. I've been tweeting out a picture every single day of work, with Space Needle or all the awards or Emmys, things like that, at Nunes. And if you want to know when episodes are posted, if you want to know when we're live for shows or other special events, all you got to do is head on over to @GeekGamerTV on Twitter. I was looking out my window. I thought someone was looking in at me. So my window's directly behind the camera there. So as a reminder, you can find all of our shows on iTunes. And we have all of our RSS feeds on our website. So if you don't use iTunes, and that's okay. We got RSS feeds for all your Android and Windows Phone guys and gals that are out there. Other than that, don't forget to vote. We need your votes for the Studio Challenge. You got 1 week remaining. So make sure you head over to geekgamer.tv/forums. There is an episode 166 posting there in the episode discussion thread. You need to be logged in to be able to vote. And once you've logged in and voted, then tune in next week as we unveil the results. Also, I'm going to announce right now that our Patreon games will be on a very special day. It's going to be on Saturday, the 18th of April at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you're here for that. And as a programming note, just looking ahead down the month, Sunday, April 26th, there will not be a show, but we will be broadcasting. We will be broadcasting from Linux Fest Northwest, doing a combined broadcast with Jupiter Broadcasting. John will be there. We'll be at the convention, which is a big fest of Linux fans all over the region. So if you're going to be in the area, we'll hope to see you there. Otherwise, that's it. Thanks for joining us, you guys. Have a great week. For Mr. Joseph Falbey, I am Chase Nunes. Thanks for downloading and watching Minecraft Me. We'll see you guys again next week. Keep digging. And I'll just keep hitting random buttons like this. Yes!